Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome to Grand Guilds. This is a tactical RPG strategy game. The developers have sent this to me for review, and this is my first look into the title. I will put a link down in the description below if you want to look it up. This game has a mixture of card-based and basically tactical map combat. Okay, that's not there. No, this is the studio, the developer studio, Direct Studios. If you're interested, there was an intro. It's a shame they had an intro tablet, like an intro cut screens that explained the lore of the setting, but I can't seem to get access to it, unfortunately. As you can see here, options are rather straightforward. Nothing too complex. A lot of the settings you want, anti-aliasing, foley sensitivity, all this kind of jazz. Audio is good as well, ambient interference, all good. With that out of the way, I don't know much to expect from this game, to be honest. I'm doing a blind dive into it to so often you first time players. So we'll go for, that's normal difficulty. Let's go recruit. The basic premise of the game is that you've had these two big empires. One of them has basically called upon like its guilds, like it's like, I suppose, different like internal guilds, which are basically like trade unions, whatever you want to call them, from the medieval period. Basically, the medieval period had guilds where different people like merchants, stonemasons, everything got together and basically would basically work in cohesion with each other to benefit themselves. Damn it, who are these people? Stein, your guess is as good as mine, Captain. We can't let them near the Duchess. How many are dead? Most of the Royal Guard, Calder and Irin were butchered in an instant.
Right.
We need to sound the alarm and alert the city guard. It's our only chance.
Your Grace.
Okay, one thing I will say, like, having partial dialogue, like having partial voice speaking, and having text is a bit strange, but that's just my personal preference. My Grace, are you hurt? I'm fine, Eliza. Thank you. We should leave immediately. I fear I may know who is behind this plot. Do not fret, your Grace. We shall ensure your safety. For now, please go ahead and activate the distress crystal I gave you. We don't know how many assassins are out there.
No!
Stein, Jacob, damn it. Eliminate all enemies. So to take it, this is the card combat. Yeah, select the tile to move your character. Move you can be done once per turn and cost 1 action point. So we can move once per turn. We have, let's see, 5 action points. One of them is movement. You spend 2 action points basically doing a standard attack, and these cards take action points. Okay, so let's move here. The animation looks okay. Cards, your unit's abilities, use them to attack, defend, and heal, and more. Okay, card abilities. This card costs action points. You can play multiple cards per turn, select a card to use it. Can we zoom in? Detail of the character isn't too bad from the looks of it. Can I change the character angle? Okay, so we can.
Will do.
So we can refresh our turn. We can zoom in and out. I want to see if we could rotate the camera. Let's see if that's an option. Keys, forward, backward, rotate left. Okay, so it's Q and E. So let's have a look at the models to see how they look up close. Not too bad. I mean, it's nothing like extremely fine detail, but it's still pretty good that they actually look like the characters in question. So we can use an action, deal 16 damage. Or we got. So if we do this, with this and Whirlwind Slash, we're going to kill him off. So let's do that on him. We've got 1 point left open. Not too bad. So that kills off one of the assassins. He's coming for me. He's going to use an action, a couple attacks, well, a card and a basic attack. Hero abilities. Each hero has an ability they can use once per turn. This ability is always available at cost of 2 HP, which is basically your basic slash. So let's
I will not falter.
give myself some additional armor, which is magical resistance from basically your additional armor, and we'll basically hit him with that. Blocked by the armor. Blocked by the armor. Yeah, you can pan the camera. Okay, we've done that. And we've got rush. Yeah, okay, let's rush.
For the guild. Rest now.
Get a card. Okay, so we
Victory is ours.
got some experience, eliminated some foes, experience gained. No injuries.
Eliza.
This reminds me a lot. What's the game called? Fire Emblem. This reminds me a bit of Fire Emblem. I wonder how much similar it is. It's like a mixture of Fire Emblem and destroy the spire with the card fighting mechanic. Eliza, you hurt? Don't worry about me or Grace. It's just a scratch. Come, we need to get you to safety. Oh yes, of course. I'm right behind.
What?
Barry, you're alive, thank goodness. We need to get the Duchess out of fear. There's still assassins.
Damn you. What? Your Grace. No.
Right, she screams, her employer is dead. I'm finding like the weird, like occasional voice stuff is there's not enough like variation in it for my liking personally. But that's just me. It seems fine. I had the option to turn it off, to be honest. 5 years later. Oh, sorry, 7 years later. Right. I mean, the individual art style looks really nice, like for the character models when they're talking.
Are you alright? Right.
Yeah.
No. Good.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Eliminate all enemies. Passive skills which complete their playstyle. Most passives can be unlocked later on. First skill used will apply taunt for 2 turns and create an armor card. Okay. So she's basically a melee fighter, which is understandable since she's got a magical greatsword, I suppose. So he can move to there. They seem to be exactly the same equipment. So he moves there. we want to move. Depends what cards they have. This is the one thing I will say. We can move this far, but we have cards which allow you to push even further.
At once.
So let's move here.
Stand
Yeah,
your ground.
We'll boost our strength. Right, he hits. For quite a lot of damage, actually. First damage used, place taunt and creates an armor card. Okay.
For justice.
Right, let's get the armor up. With that up, because there's some protection. We could stack the strength on her that she's got. Or we can just start smacking them. Let's just keep smacking them for now. No, we can't do anything else. Yeah, that's his passive. Taking damage. They poisoned us, which is not great.
Allow me.
Considering this is easy mode, it's surprisingly surprisingly challenging fight.
No surrender.
Okay. Oh, they're poisoning us. Yeah, we're gonna have to end this soon. Okay, so let's
no surrender.
Get armor up, and then we're gonna rush him.
Surrender now.
Can't do anything else. Okay. Let's do let's see. Probably want to do a normal attack, actually. And then we'll follow it up with... haven't got enough action points. No! Yeah, this is nasty.
For the guild.
Let's do that.
May we never meet again.
So we win that fight.
Victory is ours.
No injuries. Lady Bastone, you have returned. Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll take it from here. Ozryn's member of the Lux Dios Guild. Right
No.
here.
Right.
Right, so what?
Good.
Right here. So she's basically like a paladin with her morals and stuff like that.
Right.
Captain. Hello.
Cadmus.
It's all right.
Well, what?
Right, so skeletons are turned up. Eliminate all the enemies. Okay. Deck mechanics. Each character of squad has their own set of cards and action points. Cadmus has water and ice cards. At the beginning of each turn, draw one card per character. You can also press R to redraw. Okay, so he has the first time you heal is health is below 27. Healing amount equal to 150% of your magical power. Card hand movement magical power so it's 8. So he heals a good amount of chunks. So he's a healer character. Okay. Do we get any information? Yeah, basic stuff. Fireball, slash. It can actually move really far, this thing. So let's move up here.
I know
you
the
can
way.
get here. It'd be nice if there was a way to basically turn the way they were facing. Okay. So that guy's got to run forward and do an attack. Ooh, pretty nasty attack actually. Man, this thing is powerful. Okay, let's get Armor of Bless up. And then we are going to do just a standard slash against him. Because that gives us another armor card. With that done, we're going to do... So that's a group AoE. Okay, that's good to know.
All patched up.
And then we'll do... Man, that's actually a really big ice barrage.
Brace yourself.
I mean, it's not bad animation. I have to admit, I've never heard of this company before.
Understand.
So I don't know exactly what their pedigree in the industry is. But so far they seem to be doing fairly well. Like, it's a good game so far. Okay.
I will not falter.
With that up, we'll then do Heaven's Blade.
Strike true.
Which seems to be the best combination for her to start off with in the early game. And with that done, we can do
Have a drink.
that to finish him off.
Death is your fate.
Of
course.
Let's move up here. Okay, can't do that, can't do that. We can
Free
do
your
enough
mind.
attack spell though. Hit him with that. She hasn't got any action points left, unfortunately. So he's got to do a couple of fire attacks. Okay.
Understood. For justice.
The move to death. So you can actually go further than that. That's good to know.
Once more.
Right, so that's all her. That's all her turn. So let's move him up to here.
I'm going.
We can do... With 4 points, we can do... Okay, yeah, we do
Fight
that
isn't
on
over
her
yet.
to buff her up. Then we
Feel
go
the pull.
that on him. And that's all he can do. Got to say it right now, you'd think if you
Moving.
dropped a meteorite on someone, it would do more
Prepare
damage.
yourself. Finished.
Or at least, like, cause collateral damage.
Victory is ours.
Okay. So she levels up. Okay, to explain what these things were, I think I've seen them in ritual books somewhere, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Hey, sorry, Captain, this wasn't really what I had in mind. Never mind that. I can see smoke coming from all around the city. We need to head to the guild. Maybe someone knows what's going on. Grimoire thief.
Right.
So basically, the premise of this game is that the empire that you're in was at war. So I always got off track initially, and they basically petitioned their guilds to help them broker a peace, which they did, and in reply, the guilds became basically semi-independent, like little city-states that were, like, they basically became very much their own sort of organized, independent organizations, and they sort of went out into the world and founded their own, like, basically what you'd call like petty kingdoms or petty like city-states. And so you're pretty much a member of a guild, apparently, from what I can see. Someone report what the heck is going on. Lady Hartford, you've returned. The city, it's under attack. So I've noticed who attackers and where is the staging point. Reporters saying the creatures are undead. They're attacking the outskirts of the city. My lady, you must do something. Don't worry, Emily, I plan to. I won't let a bunch of corpses sack our city. Where is Master Lyra? Don't know. She's been absent for most of the day. Her usual antics. Damn. Has anyone recently checked her quarters? I'm sorry, Lady Hartfield. I have no idea why. I've got a bad feeling about this. Cadmus, come with me. My lady, wait. What if the monsters break in and come for me? I'll be defenseless. Please don't leave me alone here. Cadmus and I already took care of the monsters that are outside. Rest assured, no harm will come to you and the owner of the guild hall. I understand.
Stop!
I knew it. You there. This is a restricted area. Put down the book and surrender peacefully and no harm will come to you. I'm not sure you should be concerned about me right now. So it was you who summoned these monstrosities. One thing I will say is, like, I would actually like to be able to run around the map myself. Just constantly, like, skipping between dialogue and, like, battle map is a bit... it's not really for me, I must admit. I'd like to basically... I'm more a fan of, like, the Final Fantasy or any of those JRPG kind of things, or even, like, Fire Emblem, where you actually moved about the world map on your own merit rather than automatically. Let's be after the guild. Grimoire, those undead creatures outside are a diversion. It'd be rude when he was asking me. Anyway, I wouldn't tell you either way. No use talking to a corpse, right? I'll eliminate all the enemies. Okay. We draw up to 3 cards. We don't want that one. This one's quite high-powered early on. There we go. So let's go. Move here. And
surrender now.
wait, I had... Okay. So she's got that up. Okay. Boost that. You rush down here. And we've got this Joker. Out of range. Okay, out of range. You can't get anyone. Okay. She's done for a turn.
Here I come.
Okay, so he's a spellcaster. Put armor on himself. And he's smacked through my armor guard. Okay. Let's start off with him. I'd like to try and get status on the magic caster if I could. So let's move him down here, and we'll go status on him, and then wait, and see can get... Her strength is still going up. I'd like more armor, to be honest.
For the guild.
Then we go heavily thing on him. On her, I should say. Which smacks through his armor and does a ton of damage. He's going to keep trying to bash me in the face. Okay, you're still up.
You need to chill.
So we're going to keep
For the guild.
punching him. Because he's going to be up and about soon enough. And let's see.
Stand your ground.
Fine, we'll boost our strength even more. And then we'll go rush.
Strike true.
Yeah. Which will basically apply a taunt, which would be
You'll have
nice.
to hit harder.
Let's do that. Taunt him. He's done.
What's yours is mine! Oh, so crude.
Right, she's getting punched up pretty bad. I need to heal her this turn. Okay. So that's an area heal.
It's just a
So
scratch.
let's drop that. We'll drop this.
Fight isn't over yet.
Okay. You can come up
Understood.
here. Hit him. We'll get around behind
Accept
him.
your fate. No surrender.
Move that up. We'll put this up.
I feed off weakness. Why
He's
so
still running away.
serious?
He's got to go and punch up there. So he can't move.
At once.
We'll run up here.
For the guild.
Whirlwind Slash.
Once more.
Then a straight up standard attack. With what's got left, you've got Ice Barrage, which is not great, to be honest. I could just straight up kill him with magic.
Face me.
Probably our best bet.
Maybe next time.
Took out the spellcaster,
Feel the
and with a
pull.
little bit left over, we can do that. So he's going to eat a bit of... Yeah, he's going to put armor up, which is not fantastic. But she's got armor already in place. That's not going to do a ton, to be honest.
I will not falter.
I'd rather get that up, and we will do a standard attack. Which, yeah, bypasses a lot of his armor.
Victory is ours.
So what does leveling up actually do? Now stand down, you're beaten. Tell us who sent you, and we'll force it out of you. You're quite a naive woman. Why would I tell you anything when you can't even keep me on a leash? What are you? Cadmus frees him, but he vanishes. Okay. Foolish mistake of everyone who hasn't fought a mage before. Damn it, how could I not have seen this coming?
What?
Captain Amelia told us you were back. What happened?
Well,
It's too late. The man with the plague doctor's mask infiltrated the guild hall. It's likely he was responsible for the monsters attacking the city, which is also probably a diversion based on the current events. We think he was after our guild grimoire. We defeated him, but he escaped through a portal. Well,
Yes.
how did you know he was here? I had a hunch. While I was gone, I heard stories of a guild getting their precious grimoires stolen. Like Cadmus said, the attack on the city was probably a decoy. The only place of real value was the Orem City Bank, Grainbit HQ, and RHQ. Yet the undead monsters attacked the furthest areas as if to lure combatants' forces away. to steal our grimoire. That makes sense. I'm surprised someone was gutsy and didn't just attack us head on. Well, based on the fight we just had, he probably wanted to avoid fighting directly.
Yes.
Is this his blood? Can you track it? Most likely, fresh blood emits the same magical signature as a majestic body does. If we can isolate it, we can pinpoint its current location for a time. We must hurry, though. If we wait too long, the blood will lose its signature. Alright, do it. It's not far from here, northwest towards the forest along the riverbank. His injury is probably slowing him down. That's so cool, Marv. You have to teach me that so I can find my lost shoes. Don't think that's how it works. Enough bickering. Cut him off with your speed. Cadmus and I will be right behind you. Aye, Captain. Okay. I mean, I must admit, I would like to actually be able to move around the world. It's been half an hour so far and we still haven't actually had any control of our characters outside of combat. Hey, you don't know what you're looking for, but you've got a master engine and we're looking rather shady, so who the hell are you? How did you find me?
Stop.
Enough, you surrendered. I warned you once. Give up or perish.
Stop.
Just like that, huh? You're severely injured. Even if you teleport from here again, you won't get far. Just tell us who you're working for and make it easy on yourself. Can't I just be acting on my own? Can't I just be acting on my own free will? Weak men like you always work with someone else. Are too dumb to think. You think you've won, don't you? Eliminate all the enemies. I gotta say this right now, but like, she is so arrogant. Like, the main female character of the sword is like massively arrogant. The fact that he managed to like break into your guild hall, cause tons of trouble and distract all your forces is quite clearly indicative that he's probably more powerful than you're giving him. Like, he's more powerful than you'll probably think. Okay, so see, what's this? Starting beat battle with X card. When starting a turn next to an ally, you gain a +1 swiftness for the turn. Okay. So, draw a card. Flash step. Okay.
I'm ready.
So let's do energy surge. We'll move up here and do a spear attack. Why doesn't she stop moving? That must be a bug. Right, so she gets... Okay, so wait. She's still move. Yeah, this must be a bug, the fact that she's doing that.
I stand
Okay.
ready.
So let's move to here. We're gonna rush,
Feel my blade.
which adds that.
I will not
And we can
yield.
give her extra armor,
You'll have to hit harder.
more armor, and magical resistance.
Of course.
Okay, he can move up.
Free your mind. For the guild.
And we do that. Okay. She can't do anything.
Die!
The fact that she's absorbing a lot of the damage is fine. She can't move this turn. Okay. So...
In a flash. What's you looking at?
the move to here.
Don't blink.
And then we can do this.
Oops. Sorry.
Kill off the spellcaster. Right. No, that's not great. Okay.
You need to chill.
Let's try this. No, a bit of healing.
All patched up.
I'll heal her up. She seems to be the main focus right now.
Step aside. Accept your fate. Rest now.
And just enough to finish him off.
I will not falter.
Buffed her armor up. There we go.
I feed feed off weakness.
Okay.
At once. Stand
Get up
your
here.
ground.
Get some strength up.
Allow me.
And then smack him. Right.
Here I go.
Move to here.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay. There's no point to do that.
I know the way.
He can move up here.
It's just a scratch.
Let's get a healing aura off. Boost both of them.
Darkness is my strength. Darkness
Okay, so
is
he's
my
healing and then running away.
strength.
Okay.
You'll have to hit harder. Moving.
Strength up.
For justice.
Standard melee attack. Yeah, he's dead this turn. If nothing else,
Already there.
because we can run her down here. She gets that up.
My turn.
And then we just do a standard stab.
Too slow. Victory! Yay!
Okay, like see, leveled up. What does this do? I yet to have an explanation of how leveling up works. Well, now I see it. You had
Listen to
why
me.
you had your mask on. You don't look too good.
Well,
You're right. It is over for all of you. Guys, please tell me you're seeing this. Okay. Piercing damage, has armor. That's fine. So I suspect some big units cannot be affected by stun. Areas affect attacks deal more damage to these units. Okay. Let's see. So we've got a lot of physical power, a lot of magical power, cards in hand.
No surrender.
Let's boost that up. I'd rather just start punching him in the
For the
face, to be
guild.
honest.
I will not yield.
Get some armor
Prepare
up.
yourself.
More damage from the AoE. I've got to say, I'd like to have explored the world map or something before we dive straight into the main story. But that's just me.
Face me. Have a drink.
Because at the moment, besides like the fact that there's some pieces attacking our guild, I don't really know what's going on. Okay,
Lightning.
let's see. Damage, piercing.
Let's dance.
Okay. Can't do anything this turn. So it's got a pretty big hand.
Surrender now.
I was hoping to get
Feel
a
the
I was hoping to get basically the power card, the power attack cards he has. Apparently she hasn't got it. From what I can tell from the level up, level 3, I don't know, maybe her strength has gone up. I think some of her stats increase, her health has definitely gone up. But it hasn't told me like what I get out
your
of leveling up, which would be nice, I have to admit.
I cannot lose.
Okay.
Already there. I'm all fired up.
Okay, let's get her armor up. And then we'll go charge and get behind. Okay. That's done. So you can't do anything else. Okay, so it's got a ton of armor.
In a flash.
So let's move up here.
This is gonna sting.
And then, yeah,
I
just
hope you're
gap in the
ready.
defense. Out of range.
Hey, I was just getting
Okay, there we go.
started. Victory! Yay!
Still don't know what level up does because it doesn't explain like any stat increases. It'd be nice if it popped up somewhere.
I don't like this.
What do we just kill? For the first time since I've come down from the temple, I have no idea. Captain? You okay? Just got blood in my mouth. Let's head back to the guild. Are we going to talk about what just happened? I mean, that wasn't normal, right? People just don't explode and come back as that thing. The captain is right, Ray. There isn't that much left to do here. We should return to the guild for now. We don't know if anyone was harmed.
Good.
We're back.
Huh?
Thank goodness everyone came back safely. What happened here? There was a man, and then we walked out, and then we walked out, and then Master Lyric came in, and then well, this whole place there were huge explosions. Well, the Master completely trashed the place. Well, if you say it like that, it seems like I'm to blame. Elisa, my dear, I'm glad to see you finally came home. Yes, I wanted to surprise you, but well, so much for the idea now.
Right.
Are you okay, Master? Are you hurt? Oh, no, not at all. You don't need to worry about me, dear. It would take no less than a ferocious dragon to harm me. Well, judging from the looks of this place, it seems you are fine indeed. Well, alright. Emily's alright. I totally trashed the hall.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry, everyone. You don't need to apologise. You were doing what you had to, and you're the guild master
Right.
after all. You know, Alicia, you're right.
Well.
Okay, guys, clean up this place immediately.
Captain.
I didn't mean it like that. I think we need to see this. What is it, Cadmus? Just take a look.
What?
How's it possible? Okay, I'm confused now. Did we just watch this guy explode a few minutes ago? It can't be the same guy. I've never heard of someone coming back from the dead with all the wounds and clothing intact.
Well,
It has to be a different person. If I may interject, it's possible for someone like this to occur using light magic. Since it's my speciality, I can tell that the illusions with light magic can be quite powerful. But the one who fought has never used any light magic at all. Actually, same with me. Never mind, carry on. I don't know, maybe he had a twin or something? It's possible, right? I mean, it is
Master.
possible, but so ridiculously unlikely. Master, please tell me something
right.
everything that happened here. Well, you see, I placed a powerful charm on a guild grimoire which keeps it out of harm's way. If for some reason someone tries to open the book who does not possess an emblem, it sends a long distance alert to me. When the charm is active, it protects the carrier of the book by preventing magical use. This is so they cannot teleport it away. Well, then the charm went off. I instantly teleported back here to see this man leaving my quarters, and then you battled it out here. Actually, Lady Lyra put him down before he even could cast a single spell.
Yes.
Sounds like the master to me. Well, he was attacking Amelia, and I didn't want to see any of my precious guild members harmed. You're all my treasures. But why was he even after the Grimoire in the first place? I know someone who might be able to help us out. He's an old colleague of mine, but he's quite extraordinary in nature. Extraordinary? Sounds suspicious, Master. Oh no, he really is truly extraordinary gentleman, but he's pretty strange to say the least.
Well,
It's been a while since I last saw him. Who is he, Master? No need to worry about who, I just give you the coordinates. Tell him I sent
see.
you and I'll let him know what to look for. Understood, Master. You'll be right away. We'll leave right away. Faster we get to
Let's
the bottom
get
of this, the
moving.
better. Let's move.
well,
Back into Wild's Goose Chase again. You should use it by now. Stuff always happens when the captain is around. Oh, Master, I was just about to head out.
I see.
I know you, but are you certain you want to go? I mean, you just got here after a year of travelling alone. Being alone for a long time taught me a few things. Don't worry, we both know I'm the best option we have to solve this mystery right now. Well, you're not the best. Master, you can cornerstone the guild. You can't have you out and about when we're around and ready to follow your orders. Please train yourself. I know. Can't help but worry for everyone, and saw you okay after. This guild is my home, and everyone here is my family. I wouldn't be able to protect my blood family, I flowed to protect Heather. Won't let seeds take root so they can happen a third time. No one blames you for any of that. You're too hard on yourself. As I should be. I was foolish, I was naive, still naive. I can never change that. But now I have a chance to redeem myself. Yes. Please, let me have this. I need to take charge of this myself. Understand. Please, just because it's okay. Don't tell the others, but my colleague you're going to meet is not human. I don't want to worry anyone, but so try to keep this to yourself until you meet him, okay?
Right.
Understood. You're back before you know it. Before you leave, go to Amelia first. Right. He has something to show you, but you'll probably make your trip a little easier. Will do. Okay, it's an airship.
Wow.
Hold on, you an improved airship.
Good.
It's huge. Looks quite spacious. Looks far better than I remember. It will do nicely. You mean C will do nicely. Oh yes, everyone, please meet Nav Rolsbold. He has been licensed to be our new airship captain. At your service. Rasbold, awesome. Your family flew airships in the First and Second Great Wars. You're practically a celebrity. I see you're a man of culture, you're right. We Rasbolts have famous fought against the Trillian military fleets for generations. Now we fight for them. Ironic, right? I'll say your family history is... You have plenty of time for casual chat on the way. Let's get this show on the road. One more thing, please let me join you on your journey. Okay, I'm just going to skip past some of this dialogue because I want to see if we actually have an open world. Or if it's just going to be like this. Okay, world map. It nearly took us an hour to get to the world map. This is where you can manage your party stats, cards, okay, all the things. World map, main quest, side quest, guild quests. Your guild quests are dynamic events that come and go as you progress in the main story. When you're ready, choose the next quest on the world map. Okay, so we have the world map, we have help rebels, kill order, monsters, and the main quest. We have characters who are active. Level 3, power, mobility, okay. Change decks. Okay, rare epic cards. That's a default deck, I don't think we can change it. Deck builder. So basically this is a bit, so basically you make your decks for your characters, I take it. Okay, looks good. A lot of them are locked still. To be honest, there aren't actually that many cards for her. 20 in total. Okay. I thought it'd be more, to be honest. Her stats, which aren't really explained, like int, vitality, strength. This doesn't explain what they do. It'd be nice if you had a drop-down menu. You have F1 for help. Strength increases physical power, increases magical power. Okay, not too bad. Though I personally would like it if you hovered over it, it popped up with like a basically description of what the ability does rather than having to press a button. So you have that. Also rather standard quests. Help wanted. Threat of the barbarians have been growing in the area. Citizens start to evacuate their homes. Trials, I take it that's money of some kind. And you have the world map. Doesn't look too bad. One thing I would say is that it took us nearly, like, not gonna lie, we've basically been at this for nearly an hour. It's nearly coming up to the 50-minute mark, and we're only just getting to a bit where you can actually decide what you want to do, which isn't too bad. I know a number of games which do that, but personally for me, the fact that like there was just so many cut screens, you basically jump from cut screen to fight constantly for the first like 40 minutes. And it was just basically like dialogue and then fight, dialogue, then fight, dialogue, then fight, with no sort of roaming about or any kind of interaction with stuff outside of dialogue. I think they could work on that a little bit, just so that you could, like, for example, I could have like walked around the streets before I met the mage companion, the second companion, for a little bit, and then met the mage companion, and then had a fight, rather than just automatically going straight into a dialogue, then straight into a fight. That's the only thing I will say. I only having played like 50 minutes of this, I can't really get a that deep a gauge on the game. It seems okay. I think they need a bit more cards. If each character only has 20 cards, there actually aren't that many cards if you look at it. So I don't know. Maybe having more cards so you have more combo options. I don't know how it will progress in depth because I haven't played very much of this game. Literally all I've played is what you've seen me record. It looks interesting, solid, like RPG kind of game. Some things I don't like, but yeah, I think it looks like a solid role-playing game with a card battle system. So there were some comments from some of the reviews I'd read that they said that you ended up using a lot of the same cards over and over again because there weren't enough card variations. But that doesn't seem to be too much of a problem so far. This has been. Let's go to main menu.
Many years ago, the continent
They
of
must work on
Irin
all.
was
That's the intro. I should say that's the intro to the game there, which probably would get a bit boring, to be honest, if you had to constantly watch it every time you left the game. But this has been Grand Guild. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you have subscribed, please press the subscription button. You can follow on Twitter. You can follow Steam. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to see me do a Let's Play series of this game, let me know, and I'll get it up on the channel. And I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye, folks.